I got my first marketing job for a company that helps men get and keep erections. So it's like a Bluechew type thing.
Bluechew, like an American.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Sounds
one.
right to me.
And then just like the flag and an eagle behind, you know? You always gotta, dude, I love how much like the amount of flags that are on highways. It's crazy because just in case, you know, in the last 5
There's a lot of
miles you
flags.
forgot you're in America, they're just remind you. They're like, hey, it's still here.
What's up? Welcome back to Dark Mode, the business comedy podcast where I talk to comedians about business, entrepreneurship, money, tech, stuff like that. I've got a full panel today. Super excited about this episode. To my right, I got Sean Millea. You probably know him. Millea. The A is silent. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
guess
the E is silent.
I never really thought about it, to be honest.
Sean
Something's-
Millea.
Yeah.
Probably know him from YouTube and TikTok, but also a very good stand-up comedian. You've opened for Tim Dillon, doing a lot of work there. Got Andre Freitas.
The Freitas, yeah.
De Freitas, yeah. Open for Russell Peters, open for Elijah Schlesinger, open for Jim Gaffigan. That's cool. And George Zacharopoulos.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Let's go.
Nailed it.
Millea. Remember, Millea was hard.
Millea.
Zacharopoulos nailed it. This is like just people write this into me and stuff like that who listen to the pod. I'm the VP of the marketing for a company called Ghostbed. Our beds are 100% adjustable for both partners. Yeah, our beds are 100% adjustable for both partners, and they are temperature regulating. We've had some success with Facebook and Google advertising, but our best performing channel is podcast. They advertise on podcasts, okay? The problem is that...
this one, actually. This is the only... Yeah.
Problem is most podcasts don't get a very good ROI. Probably because they have fake audiences. We're working on scaling that, but I'd love to hear some ideas to get better Facebook ads or like organic social or TV or billboards or whatever. He says, full creative license. I want to hear your funniest, most unhinged, raunchiest ideas.
Sir? Okay, I have one.
Yep.
You know how like when people die in a bed, they're like, and then they decompose, it leaves a mark?
Yeah.
It leaves like a dead person mark?
Yeah.
You should post a photo of one of your beds with that.
And be like, this
And
is
then-
not a ghost bed.
No, we'll caption it and say like, buy a bed that's so good you want to die in it.
Ooh, was actually a good pitch.
Very
I thought
good.
you were going to do
I was trying to go bad ideas.
I thought you were going to do a parody pitch.
That was meant to be so bad that
That
it
was great.
Okay, well then don't use it. Don't you? I want
Yeah.
you to use one only.
Yeah,
That.
pay it. You can Venmo. You want to throw your Venmo up there for
Oh,
that
that
one?
would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do that.
Throw
but it
Venmo.
is Sean Millea with a dash in the middle, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. No, that's a
Oh,
good
with
one.
this camera.
This is
Sorry,
Sean
I was
Millea
giving
with
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, anyway,
You trying to
go
go into camera with the Venmo? I like it.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Call this number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my second pitch would be.
Okay.
No, I'll think on it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
what
you
else?
guys didn't go yet.
He said, and I tell them like if I'm gonna do it on the pod, we're gonna go hard on it. It's gonna be actual funny. It's not gonna be ad funny, like pulled back. So hit me with what you got.
Ghostbed, I would say, for that one night stand that you're planning to ghost anyway.
Hey, there we go.
Hell yes.
Yeah,
That's real good.
I like that. Yeah.
But that's too good. That's a good one again. We're gifting them
supposed to be-
ideas.
It's good if it's good. If it's good if it's
All right.
good.
Yeah. Ghostbed.
I want
for
people
the
to listen
women
to the
you're
pod.
not planning
All
today.
right.
I like it. I think you could do like a.
They
Go
have
ahead.
Venus Williams.
Yeah, they got a Venus Williams collection. Let's see
Venus
that.
Williams is sponsor. I think this is what you go with. They should go ghost beds. We could have been more expensive, but that means we'll have to hire Serena.
I like that.
We'll
one.
hire Venus because we like to get the prices down.
Now we pass that savings along to you.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one.
Or be like,
What does Venus say? I'm not asked for
which
the
is-
secret to my success. My answer, practice is a given, but the real power is my recovery. That's why sleep is so important to me and why I'm excited to share. If Venus wasn't spending so much time on the mattress, she might have won a few more Grand Slams.
This bed's so
Our
good.
mattress is so good.
Yeah, you won't get out of bed to train, and
Yeah,
you'll lose.
yeah,
you'll not win as many Grand Slams.
Yeah, but you'll be happier. Look
Yeah,
at her.
but you'll be happier.
She's smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could do
our
like
beds are so good, we can't hire a winning champion.
We'd have to get her sister though.
Oh,
and
you
her
could get
sister.
a bad player and say they're so bad because they have this bed and they never want to get out
Yeah,
of
they
bed.
never
Like
wanna
they're
get out.
sleeping all the time.
Yeah.
So hire
Yeah.
the worst possible
You could do
athlete.
it
like-
yeah, you could do an ad with Venus where you're like, why didn't you, like somebody asked her, like, why didn't you win more Grand Slams? And it just like shows her like not getting up for the early morning session.
Or
That's
just
right.
like,
She's
yeah.
sleeping too good.
Ghostbed, not for champions.
Yep. That's kind of cool.
Because
Though,
I
the chick
actually
route.
think all brands always go with, you
It's
know,
for champions,
the breakfast of champions, the whatever of champions. I
Yeah,
actually think
I'm
the
trying
large
to sleep,
majority
bro.
of
Yeah.
the public are not champions.
Yeah.
So really, when you're be like, oh, the whatever of champions, that's a very niche audience.
Yeah.
You know, but if you play to the non-champions,
Yeah,
that's
it's not for
that's everybody.
If you're a champion, get out of here. If you're trying to sleep,
yeah.
we're for you.
Ghostbed.
If you have no ambition, Ghostbed.
Ghostbed, because which other bed will help you sleep well at night after you failed?
That's
There
a
you go.
good,
Yeah, I
that's,
like
these
it.
are good
I like it.
tags.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, we're
Um,
doing all tags, but I love that.
Well,
yeah.
a commercial could be like, you know how like maybe
Yeah,
like
give me
it's
the
a
concept
lady,
for
like the bed, her settings are weird, and she realizes that her husband's cheating because the
Because
settings
he's changed the settings.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's good.
but
That's
that
not bad.
somehow make the setting suggest that he's also having sex with men.
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
like,
why is this one so firm over here?
yeah, it's got to be like a gay joke or something.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hit me. Go like the bed frames. Will you hit the drop down of the bed frames? So, I mean, obviously, I knew this one was coming, but I was thinking like you could some visual ads, right? Like some visual like Instagram stuff. Was you could do like all the different things the bed frames can do. Like I think the feet can go up and the heads can go up and everything like that. You could do like Kamasutra overlays and like, you know, this position will be a lot easier in a ghost bed.
Oh,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's I like that as well. That's
Yeah,
a good
because some of
idea.
those are pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
like, look, if you want to go inverted is easier in a ghost bed.
We're really giving them some good. This guy should listen. I'm always up to talk yearly salary sort of job.
Yeah,
so
you know, whatever. It could be a contract gig. That's
yeah,
fine.
even that, I'm
a little side
piggybacking off
hustle.
your good idea.
A little
to
side
ask
hustle.
for a job, but
Yeah.
I do feel like
I mean, you
there's
guys have been pitching a lot. Though.
There's
I
a
mean,
lot of comedians that like before they were comedians or actually whilst they're comedians, they work in advertising because comedians
Yeah.
are very good at just coming up with like short because
Yeah.
when you're coming up with a joke, you're really trying to like
How do I hit
like
this?
how
Yeah.
do I hit this as fast as I can? How does it sound good? How does like the punchline is like, you know, short and like to the point.
Yeah.
So
That's if you're not a natural, you know. If
Yeah.
you're a natural, you don't think about these things.
Yeah.
But you can think about it.
okay.
He just little broed you. He's like, but yeah, I get why you're thinking so hard about your jokes because you're just not naturally funny. That was the joke, right?
you played it
Yeah.
off great though.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that
really-
was
yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you're
have
like,
good chemistry.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, dude, I was
That's a
in,
great way
he's
to
like,
do it.
he was like, buddy, I
We
was in the
have
fucking
great
middle of
chemistry.
something.
No, we
Yeah.
are literally. We were traveling together for years.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
got it, yeah.
you know, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I legit thought you didn't
But I
get his
also
joke.
love just
I'm
being
the
like-
one who's not on the page. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
because he'll do like a thing of like, oh, this is our dynamic, but it's like no one knows.
No one knows about
us.
our dynamic.
and no
dude.
one knows we're friends.
Yeah, always
so
people
then
are like-
you just
We're
come
friends.
across as really weird.
Yeah,
And you're like, this guy was just so rude to this other guy, and this
dude,
guy
I
just
don't know
like turned
though.
around.
I kind of think about you guys as a pair. Like everybody's like, you know about Andre, and I'm like, yeah, like Andre and Yorgos. Andre, yeah, I know him.
yeah.
Like
I'm okay-
do you know
I'm okay
George?
with-
Do you know George? I'm like, do you mean Yorgos of Andre and Yorgos? Yeah,
I'm
I think
okay
that
with your
all the
name
time.
being first.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's alphabetical.
Yeah.
It's alphabetical. All right, I got one more for Ghostbed. What like this is a commercial concept. So it's like how they adjust to both sides. You could do a concept that's like, you know, like things for couples that like you wish you could reseparate. Like you can't reseparate your bank account, but you can reseparate your bed. You know what I'm saying? Like for
That's
the guy,
like
for the fellas. That one's a little cleaner. You could probably actually run that one. Kamasutra overlays, probably they wouldn't do that, I'm guessing.
Why not?
They should, if they want it to actually be funny, put Kamasutra overlays.
I think the best ad campaigns are the ones that it's like, oh, these guys seem like they don't give a
yeah, dude, I think so too.
like. I love it.
I think, and I've said this on a few episodes, but I think there's a difference between ad funny and actual funny. And if you're a brand that can do actual funny, that's incredible. Like Liquid Death is a great example. They do actual funny, not just ad funny.
Who's that?
Liquid Death, it's like the water in a can. They sell water in a can and they just do it by being funny, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
You should like do business cards and like couples therapy offices and like
There we go. Couples
divorce
therapy.
lawyer.
Like,
offices.
don't do the separate rooms. Just like try this first.
Yeah. Team up with divorce lawyers, like kind of
Give
have
them an
their
affiliate code.
or they do ads on your site.
But it's really weird because I look at that image right now and I'm like, that does not seem like a healthy marriage. They don't seem happy.
Dude, yeah, but you haven't. I've been married for 13 years, almost 12 years. You don't like cuddle anymore. You're hot. Get away from me. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, you're just trying to get
Yeah, it becomes pretty functional after a while.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the new tagline.
What a great advertisement for marriage.
Yeah.
It's really pitched
This
us.
is a bad advertisement for
this is-
marriage, but a great advertisement for Ghostbed.
Ghostbed for functional marriages.
Functional. If you have scheduled sex, Ghostbed
Yeah.
is for you.
This is the last bed you're gonna buy before you die because you're on the way out and sad. And either one of you are gonna die or divorce.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Yeah.
there's your ad.
You won't get a lot of action, but you will get a lot of sleep. Ghostbed. No,
very-
you guys didn't seem like you like that one.
No, I like it.
No, I'm just.
It needs some work. It needs some work.
We all like it, but we also feel very sad for you.
Yeah, I know you're like
We also like
you
this
guys
is-
are like. It sounds like you're just sharing.
This is
it.
incredible.
Do you
This
need
is
a
a cry
safe
for help.
space?
Do you want to come to the strip club with us later?
Yeah.
You can- yeah.
I hear that they really like Yorgos over there. So
Yeah,
maybe you can put in
I'm
a good
big
word.
hit. Big hit.
Maybe you can put in a good word for
and
me.
that word is Greek.
All right, let's do
Greek.
All right, let's do one more pitch. Let's do one more ad pitch. Okay, this is a earlier in his career guy. I got my first marketing job for a company that helps men get and keep erections. So it's like a Bluechew type thing. The thing that makes our product different is speed. It works within minutes, while competitors might take 30 minutes to an hour to kick in. I don't know if this is safe. I'm looking for some good ideas to pitch in our meetings for organic social media content and content with our Facebook and IG ads. We're willing to go pretty unhinged and funny with our content. Probably most brands in that space are.
I think he should take a bunch of the Bluechew before his meeting, and he should. That'll just show that he's devoted.
Yeah,
so
dude.
go in
Yeah,
hard, and that'd be funny. Like maybe it's like because a lot of people like companies like to do like they'll do content within the workforce, within the work, like the office.
Yeah, like
So-
behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
like let's shoot some behind the scene
So
content.
it's just like like we got our intern as hard as he could get, taking Bluechew. I snuck some of the product into the boss's coffee. And
yeah,
that
he's
was-
just
yeah,
the boss
trying to
just
get like a raise or a sexual charge, like lawsuit.
I think great behind the scenes content for this brand would just be like everybody to like. It's like we just walk around all day
Mhm.
hard.
Yeah, like Wolf
Like-
of Wall Street kind of Coke style,
Yeah.
but like it's like
But it's just
Being
erections
hard.
instead.
Mhm. you could take that.
Yeah, you can use that one. That's a good one.
Your turn.
I guess I would
you
go whatever the name is, be like, for the horny man that's on a tight schedule.
Yeah, because there's something about the speed thing. This will either kill you or you'll have great sex.
I don't understand why this company is like. Someone started it and had like a Bluechew or a Viagra. Be like, yeah, it's great,
It's
but
taking
that's
so
just
long.
taking too damn long. You know,
Yeah.
man, I need to get hard quick. I got shit to do, places to be.
Yeah.
So they were like, let me dedicate my life into building a company that just gets people hard like that.
You just do the founder story. The founder story is just that. Like
Yeah.
he's like, I don't know. I got places to be. I'm
He
trying
goes,
to.
I was
I'm trying
high
to
on
fuck
coke. I had a
now.
plane to catch, and like I only had the prostitute left for 30 minutes, and I was like, I need something that works now.
Yeah. I like that.
Bluechew, fuck like an American.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
sounds
one.
right to me.
And then just like the flag and an eagle behind, you know? You always gotta, dude, I love how much like the amount of flags that are on highways. It's crazy because just in
Yeah,
case,
dude.
in the last 5
There's a lot of
miles you
flags.
forgot you're in America, they're just remind you. They're like, hey, it's still here.
Or like people have like full on where I live. People in their yard at their house have full on flag poles with flags on them that are like high, like 30 feet high.
Why?
With an American flag up there.
Because like if all the
fucking
houses
America,
have it-
dude. That's why. It's America. We
It would
put
be funny if
flags up.
someone had like just a different one. You'd be like I'm like the one guy in the neighborhood competing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like the kind of person who has American flag in their front yard might also have a Trump flag in their front yard. So like it might be right under the American
I'll tell you
flag.
something.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
American flag is it could be the culture that I've been watching so many movies.
Yeah.
But it looks beautiful.
It is a great flag. It is a great flag.
It's very hard because
if the American flag makes you hard,
people. Yeah, that's funny.
There we go.
People, if the American flag,
if the woman doesn't make you hard anymore, but the American flag does, then eat this product.
Hard for freedom.
It's hard to say that the flag has been adopted by racists or whatever, because it's a great flag.
Yeah,
it looks good in the wind.
I agree.
Yeah.
It looks
when
good
when
in the
it
wind.
flows in the wind, I'm like,
The stripes. Yeah,
I feel like I should pledge allegiance to the flag myself.
Yeah.
When I drive by it, I'm like, fuck, get me a green card. I'm ready.
You're like, throw the national anthem on.
You're speaking the right language. I'll say that. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You're on your way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I saw one. I think you could do social clips of like I don't know. Because people wouldn't say that they've taken this. Like, hey, have you ever taken Bluechew? You know what I mean? Like, people wouldn't they'd be like, no.
I think you should just take it and do a little timer, like he films it and then does like a time lapse.
It's like a time lapse of him getting high. That's pretty good.
I
like
that.
That'd
be a very short time lapse because this is a quick product.
That's the point. Maybe you don't even need a time lapse.
3-second time lapse.
Maybe you don't even need a time lapse it. Like, or you do a side by side where it's like, you take a Viagra or a Bluechew if that's a competitor.
Yeah, that's
right.
a good
And that
idea.
one's on a time lapse. The sun's going overhead. You know what I mean? And you're like slowly growing a sundial. You take this one, and it's like boom.
Yeah. Maybe submerge in water like above your head, and it's like you can press a button that'll like release the chains. But it's a penis button, so like you have to like take the pill, you get submerged, and then it's like you either die or you get erect fast enough to save yourself. I think that's a really good social media video.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna put like you're gonna clip all this, and you're gonna put like intense business sort of music on it, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it so funny that like all of these companies that have like Viagras and Bluechews, whatever, they just like their thing is to like sponsor comedy podcasts. That they're just like these. Like I know
like
that
Theo
guy's
Von.
audience is just a limp dick motherfucker.
They're like Theo Von.
They're not sponsoring like anything else. None of the, you don't see like Viagra at the Olympics.
No.
You know?
They're like, these people are healthy.
They're like, I look at that guy and I see limp dicks everywhere.
Yeah, and it's a lot of like late night ESPN stuff. You know what I mean? Like if you're watching ESPN at 1 a.m, you probably.
It's kind of. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
It's kind of the reverse of the. What was the one we were just saying is promoted to, or the bed is promoted to losers. Yeah. So I think because like that.
This one's promoted to winners.
This should be promoted to winners. Like it should like try doing some like athletic sort of boner stuff.
The breakfast.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, like. I don't even know. Like Red Bull content.
Run a mile. A triathlon.
Yeah,
or like rock hard.
Yeah, like or those.
That would actually be a great ad.
Yeah.
It's so hard. You're like swimming. You're doing the backstroke. You'd be like, is that guy on a sail?
Yeah. Well,
like that,
that's good.
Or do a deal with that Olympic pole vaulter who hit the bar with his dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he do a promo with him.
Yeah.
And be like,
This guy doesn't need Bluechew.
We're gonna push you to get even better.
If you got a guy on a ladder, just rock hard, and then another guy has to jump over it. So you do the pole.
Like high jump.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
There we go.
I'm trying to think of it like there's something that. Well, this is too political.
Are you no longer attracted to your wife?
Hit me with it.
Bluechew.
People don't like
for the marriage.
For the men. Yeah, exactly.
Something to do with like the biological sex in sports, like giving it to like you give Bluechew to the female athletes, and that's a way to be certain that they're all female. Yeah. So they're all on Bluechew.
If we're trying to, we're trying to ban the transgenders.
But I'm not making any sort of statement on that. I'm just saying that's what the company.
Sure.
That's their advertising angle.
But imagine like they would still be like they would take it and then they would let them fight. And then wouldn't it be so funny to just watch like two women, but one's got like a hard on and they're just like boxing?
Well, that would only hurt. That would hurt their case more because then people would be like, they're just doing it because they get that it's sexual, and it's like, no, they're just on Bluechew.
They're just like, imagine like someone's like getting someone in like a chokehold. They're just like rock hard.
Yeah,
dude, fuck yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
just a bunch of different activities. Rock hard is this one. I think. Like just a bunch of different stuff.
Just like rock hard
MMA.
Classic, like those like old people ads or like university like, you know, like, oh, our university is so diverse, you know, and like all of them are like just playing, you know, throwing the thing, and, like having time, but one guy's just hard the whole time.
Oh, that's smart. It can be like TikTok dancing too, but it's just they buy one influencer to just always be hard and do TikTok dances on their thing.
Imagine having that job. Like, I gotta go work every day.
If they pay well enough, like I said, I'm open to negotiation.
I don't get any blood flow to my brain anymore.
Like your brain's just like your brain dead because you're just so like you're just like I haven't had blood flow to my brain in years. Like, you know, that would actually hurt them because you're like, this guy's gone. Yeah, he's gone like autistic.
He's like Muhammad. He's like Muhammad Ali after. He's like,
well, if they pay well enough, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm open to salary negotiations with this company, the Ghostbed, whichever it may be.
Really? How much, for example, if a brand wanted to pay you to have
you want to be hard 8 hours a day?
No, I'm saying yearly salary. We're just talking content, marketing strategy stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to like get into
You're not going to be the talent,
the entrepreneur. Yeah, because your business, your podcast is a heavy entrepreneurial. And I'm trying to tap into that market.
Right.
And, really offer my services.
You're doing a great job at pitching it, but do you have a business card?
Yeah.
I do not. I think just find me on LinkedIn.
Also, if you need a deck, he can do your deck too.
Find me on LinkedIn, Tinder. If you're in my area,
the intro I didn't make about you that I think is legit. You worked at VaynerMedia. You now work at Jake Paul's deodorant company, right?
Correct.
So you're actually a legit marketer.
Jake Paul's deodorant brand.
You're working at Jake Paul's deodorant brand?
He's got a deodorant brand?
Yeah, he's got a brand.
Yeah, it's a whole like empire in the making. It's a lot of things.
Wow.
They're going to be in your lunchbox. Yeah.
But sort of everything.
Yeah,
that's their tagline.
That is amazing.
That's their tagline. Yeah. But I like the idea of the college. Like you could just do like classic like parodies of ads, but one guy's just rocked up.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like drug ads. You know, like you could do like parodies of drug ads.
Just literally take any ad that's worked before and just get that guy rock hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one. All right, that's enough.
I actually would like if there is someone from Casio listening to this, you know, Casio, the watches.
Sure,
yeah.
Like they might. I don't think they know this, but like comedians all over the world wear Casios.
Why?
To time on stage.
Oh, okay.
So it's like it's the most popular brand in the world for comedians.
Okay.
Because it's very easy to set up your timer. And I don't think the people at Casio are aware of this. They should do a campaign with just comedians.
And then it's just featuring material. That's how it's funny.
Yeah, or you'd be like, Casio, the watch, for
funniest watch in the world.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, that's kind of a serious
campaign because it's like they don't. I don't think they know this, but it's everywhere in the world. People wear Casios. Every comedian. Most comedians.
So you're not even a real comedian. You don't even have a watch on.
I know. Yeah.
Do you wear a watch on stage?
No, I don't.
He just goes until they're like, get the fuck
I'm not
off.
good with accessories. I lose a lot of them.
You look like you just come to therapy to discuss something. Tell me why you're here. I lose things.
Yeah. I mean,
specifically
accessories. Can I get the diagnosis?
It's funny you say that because I've done there was a point where I was just on a bunch of like small podcasts, maybe last year. Yeah. But I found myself treating them like therapy because they're asking me so where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm like, I don't know, man.
What?
So I literally I don't know because some of the podcasts are like
really?
You're like, look, I don't want to say famous.
Is this a job interview?
Well, this is fun. This is a conversation, but some of them and it's just like interview questions, and it's like, how do you think of TikTok? So I'm like, come on, nobody wants to know how I think of TikTok. Or it'll be like, what do you want to do?
That's so intense.
Yeah,
that's like Diary of a CEO.
Yeah, then there's like headlights.
That's what everybody in the business space loves right now. They're like, have you seen Diary of a CEO? Like, yeah, I know about it. I've heard about it.
Yeah.
But because Diary of a CEO already exists, we don't need to make more of it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do more of it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
That's why you have comedians pitching, which is, I think, a great concept.
Yeah, this was fun. I like this.
Yeah. We're way over time. You guys want to do one more pitch or you want to wrap?
Let's do one more.
All right, one more pitch. Okay. Let's do sun care. I have a sun care brand that's taken off on TikTok over the past year. Most of our TikToks are girls in bikinis rubbing tanning oil onto their legs.
They've nailed it.
Yeah.
I don't see how I can add any value to this.
No, it's this is why I wanted to do this one because I for the life of me understand why this isn't working. And some of them have over 20 million views. Okay, it is working. That's died down recently. Okay. TikTok's sick of nudity. We've been thinking about long form content. Do you think we could get traction with long form YouTube videos? And if so, what are some video ideas?
I have the perfect one.
Yeah.
Oh,
what we should do is
let me give you one more tag on this, just so we all have the context. We've also been approached by Target and some other retail partners, so we're considering doing some like billboards in the stores in the cities that we go into, or in store display advertising. So any ideas you guys have for all of that? Yeah. Okay. What do you got? What you got?
they should team up with Bluechew. And now have people like lather their like very hard dicks.
It's just man on the street. It's collab man on the street content between this brand and the erection brand. And it's just a guy.
This is the perfect collab.
It's a guy asking man on the street.
I like this.
I think, for example, they're saying
he's like, "What's your skincare routine?"
Yeah.
They're like TikToks. They're doing really well.
Yeah.
What I would say, if you want to do long form video, is then you switch your phone and then shoot it and you just keep shooting the girls in bikinis, but for longer.
Yeah, Robin. Yeah, it's just super cuts.
Yeah, I would just say just switch the phone and just keep recording for over a minute.
Yeah,
and then I think if you're like they're dying down recently, okay, maybe let's get a girl with bigger tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's always a good idea.
Let's maybe switch from
bigger
legs,
tits, bigger butts.
switch from legs to upper body.
Yeah.
I love how this sounds like a very corporate lady that's like really looking for some valuable insights. And we're like, more tits. Like, that's it. Just more.
Well, I mean,
they know what they're.
To be fair, they know what they've done.
20 million views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is also the thing. It's like we work so hard at writing and creating things, but we could just never compete with
tits?
a hot girl putting oil on. You'll just never come up with
He's
anything.
really just like,
that you will never be as interesting
when I
an audience than a girl putting
when I
oil
said
on.
20 million views, he actually just got really angry. He was like, "What the fuck? Like, I'm trying so hard out here, and it's a girl putting oil on."
I think like a YouTube, like you can kind of go the Mr. Beast route, or even like documentarian route, and be like one could be like, "How tan can I get?" And it's like some chick just like,
I tried to become the most tan person ever.
Yeah, and then it could be like because my original idea
is
was
the sun gonna kill me type of thing.
Yeah, but it could be some chick going on like a dermatologist, and she's like, "This is as tan as you can get," and then it's like supersize me, but a little less like hurting your body or
okay.
And that girl could be hot. I guess that could like cover your bases. But yeah, it's just like fun premise videos. And you should definitely hire me as well for this brand.
What about if they got one of the girls interviewing? You ever go to like a beach and you see those real leathery people?
Yeah,
they're like crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Like there's like, oh, this
like
ain't right.
You did,
So they need to go out and find the most like burned people, and they need to interview them. Be like,
what's
what
the
went
secret
wrong?
to your tan? Yeah,
Yeah, like at what point did you go from like tan to like cancer tan?
Yeah.
I think they should push the idea of all cancers are bad, but skin cancer will also make you ugly.
Yeah. There you go.
Do you
or you could also go like,
is there a cancer that makes
you beautiful?
Makes you beautiful?
No, but like
any cancer that makes you lose weight,
the
maybe.
other cancers are hidden.
Yeah.
But the skin cancer, they were like a fucking.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Well, I don't know if they're hidden, because if you do chemo, your hair's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but your skin looks great.
Or your skin looks so
which is
good.
what we're here for.
I always think that about people on chemo. I'm like, what is your skincare routine? Chemotherapy?
Be like, have you lost your hair? Well, let people focus on your skin.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Losing your hair. Is your dick not getting hard anymore? Well, maybe you should get tan. That'll help.
That'd be cool if you combined all of these.
Combine all this, like just a real.
Do you not love your wife
tan
anymore?
Cock,
Yeah.
in like an adjustable
And
bed.
in a divorced bed. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Real leathery balls.
Lots of Pornhub ads. Yeah, I like it.
I think this person is on the right trail. Like having girls in bikinis.
I think if you
rubbing oil onto their legs.
I think if you were going to do a long
I
form,
think that's a job you want the salary for, right? An annual salary.
I would love to. Well, that's why I said, please hire me for this
I would
one.
intern.
But this brand also sounds like we're giving advice to like somebody that's already succeeding. Like, where's the guy that's like selling churros at the subway? Like, why isn't he writing it?
Yeah.
Because that's the guy I want to help.
Yeah.
Get your churros above ground. That's my first tip. Gentlemen.
Yeah. That's great. That's a crazy idea. That's revolutionary. Okay, so I think that my pitch for these guys is if you're going to try long form content, I got 2 ideas. So one could just be, it could be like a podcast, but it's just like 2 girls in bikinis talking about whatever girls in bikinis talk about. I don't know. I don't ever get invited to that.
But that would be cool though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And they're
agree.
just like tanning and whatever, chat, whatever, talking about whatever they talk about. Or it could be man on the street stuff where you like say to guys like, hey, do you want to rub this oil on this woman in a thong? And that's the whole video. Just dudes rubbing, just some dude who.
a tanning podcast
Yeah.
is smart. I think if
How
chicks.
about-
Yeah, tanning podcast could. Yeah.
How about two?
That's true. The target audience would like that
in
more.
tanning beds?
No, outside, I think.
Yeah,
outside.
then
But
they
it could
could
be
do
in
like a
tanning
little
beds.
like before and after or whatever. Or,
Yeah.
Well, we filmed, we did a podcast on one of the ledges at the Grand Canyon. So like the background is literally the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And it was really hot. And it was like, we had to put sunscreen
There you go.
on.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
it was like, that would have
Like
been
you,
perfect.
that was perfect
That would
product
have been
placement.
perfect product
Yeah.
placement.
So they just have like a call her daddy type show, but they're sun tanning instead of in a studio.
Yeah, I would just use sunscreen and actually not make, because then it's like in 10 years from now when
You
your
look
host
like a
has
guy.
skin cancer, it's going to be like your brand is going to look bad. But,
Yeah,
There-
you
there's
look
also-
like a guy who would use sunscreen though too.
it depends on the, I try and, it's a
gotta
mixed.
stay
I try and
safe.
get tan. I can get tan, so.
Okay.
There's also a good spin about putting on sun lotion, so you can stay as white as possible in case of a trial.
Yeah. yeah.
So maybe they'd be like 2 criminals, and
that's fun. Okay.
and they're about to rob a bank.
I wasn't ready
And
for that.
you know they're talking about it, and they're in the beach. We should rob a bank. The guy goes and puts some suntan lotion.
In case we
You
get
go, why?
caught.
Like in case I get caught, I'm going to be tried as a white person.
I think that's also smart.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
it. That's the last pitch. That was good. Okay, cool. All right, now time for you guys to pitch. Let's start over here. What do you got? Social medias, shows.
Oh, right.
I think your camera's here.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Here.
Well, if I can hit 10,000 followers on social media, that'd be nice.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
say that. He's at 9,800 followers right now. So
Yeah.
like, let's get on.
I'm
that.
not really posting
You're-
much. He's berating me for my social media strategy because I don't have any.
Which is,
Which is-
you're the strategy of like I'm trying to make him want me. You know what I mean?
What
like
I'm
I'm
doing is-
you're like ghost. It's like when you ghost a girl. You're like
Yeah.
I'm ghosting my
Yeah,
followers.
he's ghosting the audience.
I'm not posting very regular and stuff like that.
But yeah, follow him on Instagram. Go ahead.
My Instagram is Greek comedian.
Ooh, I
That's,
got you
how
right
did you
now.
get that? That's great.
Dude, I couldn't believe it was free either.
Yeah.
But you know,
Giannis didn't have that one.
but you know, my name is George Zakaropoulos, and good luck with that.
Your ghost. Come
Yorgos.
on.
Yeah,
Yorgos
at
Zakaropoulos.
Greek comedian on Insta.
At Greek comedian. You know what's weird? I put my handle at Greek comedian. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 weeks later, another guy changed his handle to at the Greek comedian.
What a dick.
And then blocked me.
And then he blocked you.
So I had no idea.
Does he do clips of you?
No, but
He's betting on you.
You know,
He's
if
a-
he did, at least someone's doing it.
Yeah, honestly, that would be the dream, I feel like. I wish somebody would post
He's,
clips of
he's put that Greek comedian and then blocked me. The good thing is he's a terrible comedian.
Is he Greek?
A horrible representation of Greek people.
Is he even Greek?
He's Greek, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And then
It'd be
and
weird
then,
if he wasn't.
Yeah, but it's a Greek comedian. And then I'm doing I don't think it matters because I'm doing a tour in the UK and Europe, but I don't think your audience.
Yeah, probably not a lot, but there are some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be-
because
I'll be there.
a lot of my audience is like people I've consulted with, and there's plenty of European.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm over there.
Yep.
And you know, if you want any people to do your ads, I'm willing to take an annual salary or
Or
a green card. I'll do
a green card. You can pay me in green cards.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I'm going to need you to edit my pitch
Yeah.
before his.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
guys,
that.
It's gotten real competitive. all of a sudden.
Yeah,
no,
geez.
yeah.
No
Yeah,
one's
this is-
offered work, and everyone's
Right.
like, "I
Yeah.
will kill you, dude! Like I will stab."
Welcome to America, buddy.
If the fucking tanning people come to me, I will straight up
I'll take it down.
Damn.
put an ice pick through your neck.
Yeah.
Okay, can I seriously tell you guys what and we'll go to your side, but like my idea for this is if this show ever gets big, when we do these pitches, like I can do a thing where like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a piano bar, but at piano bars, you pay for your song. So like you say like, oh, I want you to play Piano Man or whatever. And then you put it up with a 10 and then they put whatever has the highest amount of money in priority. So I'm like, if the show ever gets big, I'm going to do that with the pitches and I'm going to split the money with the comedians who
Oh,
are on
that's
with
cool.
me.
That's
And
cool.
and if I ever do that, then I'll for sure bring you guys back for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
good.
I hope for that. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
well, I hope it gets big.
Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
there we go.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, what you got?
Yeah, my Instagram's at Andre Comedy.
Also got a pretty good handle.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Andre Comedy,
Andre Comedy.
Andre. And I'm gonna release my first special soon. So yeah,
Just releasing it yourself on YouTube, or who are you working with, or can you say?
I can't say much yet.
Okay.
Uh,
So it's don't tell.
it's-
So you
no, it's not.
so you could say that you can't tell,
I can't tell, but it'll come out
but yeah.
in some way or another. But
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
My Sean Millea is my Instagram. That's my name, and then that's everywhere else.
And it has an A at the end. Or
Yeah,
an
and
E.
you could say
M-
hi. You could DM me, say like purple penguin,
Yeah.
and that'll mean I know that you watched the pod.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that to see
like
if
that.
anybody.
Oh, yeah,
does.
really?
How about-
You're
how about-
You're doing
how about-
you're doing
how about
attribution
everybody-
to your podcast. I love that.
Well, no,
It's great.
like yeah, like I'm saying like it's just a secret phrase to
Oh,
show
right.
that
How about
you
everyone-
watched.
how
So
about
it's for your
everyone-
deep fans. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, so we have a podcast.
Oh
Well,
yeah. Yeah. Pitch your
We're
podcast.
starting a podcast.
We don't have
so
a name.
we have and looking for sponsors.
Andre and Yorgos. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Lots of
We're,
sponsors.
we're thinking Euro Boys with a Z at the end.
I like that.
Nice.
Like yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, dropping a Z at the end of a thing always
Yeah.
makes it pretty cool.
Yeah, he wants to call it Euro Trash,
If
but I'm
it's-
like, I don't think that's.
Euro boys, Euro trash.
I think
Yeah,
I will say the Z at the end thing was like super cool in like 1990. I don't know if
I think it's coming back.
okay. It's
But
coming
how
back
about
around.
Euro Boys,
cyclical.
but BOIS?
Yeah, I think I would probably do that before I do the Z. Honestly,
Okay.
that does seem a little more trendy though.
I love how quickly you shifted. At the beginning, you're like, it's very cool. And within 10 seconds, you went, that's all 1999.
Dude,
actually.
I don't love the Z. There's some brands that I work with that have the Z at the end, and I'm like, ugh.
No Z.
Yeah, I don't love the Z,
How
but
about the
also
classic Euro Boys?
like Story
Euro
Wars
Ghosts.
just did it. Like what's their from Legion of Skanks, their new show, Story Wars, they did a Z at the end. So what the hell?
How
am I-
about, how about Euro Boys, just kind of classic with yes?
yeah, just Euro Boys. Yeah, that's timeless. That's classic.
Is
Yeah.
it good?
The
You
Euro
like it?
Boys, if that's available, the Euro
Euro.
Boys podcast.
Because he wanted the podcast to be called Your
Euro
English
Ghosts.
is Great. But I'm
Yeah.
like, it's all right.
the Euro Boys podcast, if that's available,
Borgos.
yeah,
Sorry,
Well, we're very good at getting handles.
yeah, apparently, yeah, jeez.
that is true.
Yeah.
You can get it done.
Yeah.
No, I think just Euro Boys. With
Well, there you go,
regular-
guys. You
yeah.
gotta follow the Euro Boys.
If it's a thing, you know,
It's a thing.
Name
and,
pending.
And we got a episode on the Grand Canyon. It's crazy because it looks like a green screen.
Yeah.
That's dude. The Grand Canyon
you
is
only
pretty dope.
realize that it's actually not a green screen because you see the light go down and the wind.
the Grand
but otherwise,
Canyon-
it looks like a screensaver from like
That's cool. Yeah,
Microsoft.
you have like the
Mo-
coolest
mo-
podcast set ever.
Most
We
of
have
the things.
the first episode is on a boat in Italian Riviera.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Dude,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second episode is in Edinburgh. Third episode is in Edinburgh, and fourth episode is
guys-
on the Grand Canyon.
How
guys
far
are
is
get-
the Grand Canyon? Sorry,
From here,
from here. Yeah.
it's about a 5-hour drive.
yeah,
Because we're always traveling, so it's like, well, wouldn't it be cool if we just filmed the podcast with like these insane backgrounds of places we go?
yeah, that's cool.
So
That's a good idea. I
We're
like the
just kind
concept.
of like
You'll
yeah,
get a travel
let's do it.
audience, maybe. You know, you can cross over the travel audience.
It's like eSIMs would be fucking they're like data. You know, they'd be great.
Expedia.
Yeah, Expedia, Revolut.
Yeah.
You know.
All
The
brands we love.
boner stuff that they like. You know,
Oh, dude.
anybody could travel with a boner.
I know. Sometimes
Sometimes it makes it a little better.
You know, actually, it would be great because sometimes you're tired and you land and you go straight to a show and you're like, yeah.
You're like, I'm not really
too
ready.
tired.
If you
I'm
just
like,
go up there
you
with a
know,
boner,
and-
people will
and-
laugh.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes like you're too tired to get hard, but you want to get hard.
Yeah. When you're too tired to get hard.
When
Like,
you're
wanna
too
get-
tired, when you've traveled too much, and you're too tired to get hard, you know.
But
you know,
somebody comps you a prostitute.
Yeah,
what you gonna
because
do?
it's like, you know, my mind is telling me now, but my body's telling me.
You've given them enough of free
Yes.
material.
Yeah, I like
enough free material.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
He's, now he's singing.
Yeah.
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 Like it. No.
Don't do.
Do you
Don't do that.
think,
Don't say that.
do you think R. Kelly is looking at the P. Diddy news going, come on, guys, I mean, I'm in jail for this?
Or maybe it's
All I
like,
did was pee on some people. That's not even
Yeah.
that bad. Yeah. That's what he's
He'd be
thinking.
furious.
He got kicked out of the P. Diddy parties for being too vanilla. He goes, listen,
He's
you're
like, dude, yeah, this is not bad enough.
He's like, dude, you're peeing on a guy.
Yeah.
He goes, like, next door, he's like, I'm.
Yeah, no, this is I remember my first weird thing I did. Yeah, that's what that was not a good joke. Sorry, they don't all laugh.
That's okay. I'm kind of zoning out because I have to be back at Skankfest to film something.
We went way long. Look,
right.
if you're this deep into the podcast, this is one of my longest episodes ever. Highly appreciate it. You're probably a deep cut fan. Please leave a review if you haven't already. Please give it a 5-star if you haven't already. Please subscribe, comment. Put what is it? Purple
Penguin.
Put Purple Penguin in the comments, and we'll see you next time.